What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here, and today we're going to look at the endurance update. That is the newest update. That is what Sean Murray was talking about when he did the emoji with the bicep flex. So if we come down here on the main screen, you'll be able to see your update. It says No Man's Sky patch notes. We're going to hold X on that, and you can see here it says No Man's Sky endurance update. So it says No Man's Sky Endurance brings a vast array of new features. For full details, please see www.nomansky.com. I will be honest with you, I did not go to that website. We're going to see what we can find on our own and things that I've already noticed right away. And then main points about this are the asterisks that are here. So it says freighter bases have been overhauled with a vast array of new parts and the ability to build outside. So that means that, like how people were kind of glitching balconies and stuff like that, I guess No Man's Sky liked it, so they made it official. They made it into an actual thing. You don't have to glitch it anymore. You can actually do this at will. Base building in general has been improved with many new quality of life features. I have not tried any base building yet. Hopefully that's something to look forward to. It says player built freighters are now inhabited by their own crew. I will show you guys that. It looks pretty cool as well. Asteroids have been visually refreshed for a dramatic new space experience. Players can now earn an entire fleet of procedurally generated organic frigates. Now I'm pretty sure that means the same frigate that we got from the expedition, except now they're going to be procedurally generated organic ones. So that one that we already got, if you did get the one from the expedition, then I'm pretty sure that one's going to be your only unique one, and then the rest are going to be procedurally generated. But I'm sure, just like the ships, some will eventually start looking the same, or because there's no telling how many actual procedurally generated ones there are. They may have like only 3 types of engines between all the different kinds, so things like that. So they are going to eventually start looking similar. It's just at the moment you're going to see a lot of new procedurally generated organic frigates. It says several new player mission styles have been added at the Nexus. I did look at the Nexus. I didn't see anything, but I was also in solo player. So, well, story mode, whatever you want to call it, normal mode without being a multiplayer. So maybe those only pop up when you are in multiplayer, but I did not see any at the moment. But I also didn't click on any, so maybe you have that option when you click on them. It says Hello Games has been hard at work to improve and expand No Man's Sky. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, Hello Games. So far I have enjoyed it. Anything that we do in this one, I do want to point out that if you have questions about any of the glitches on my channel, I recently just did a new video showing which ones still work, which ones don't, so make sure you guys go and check that out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to go ahead and load this one here. I'm going to give it a minute to load up. It doesn't take that long on the PS5, thank God. I hated flying through space and watching this whole thing and, trying to figure out when it was actually going to load in. So first things first, the very first thing that I noticed is what we're looking at right now. We're on a space station, and it is extremely cloudy in here. So if you move around, you'll be able to tell the difference, but I couldn't tell it first until I actually started moving. Now, don't get me wrong, you can see the cloud. That's not the difference I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this blue light that's coming up. So if we move this way, you can actually see the blue light is actually coming from the actual landing pads here. Because if you come over here, there's a little bit of cloud, but there's no real like blue light that's kind of glaring at you. And then looking here, you can see the blue light mixed in with the clouds and stuff. And if there is a ship landed on one, I still haven't seen it on the one that I'm on. That's interesting. So when a ship does come in and these come up, you will actually see smoke coming out from underneath of the platform as well. Let's see if we can get a ship in here. Hello? Hello? Oh, right on time. You're a little bit late, but nonetheless, you got it. Okay, so when that comes up, there you go. You can see the smoke coming out from underneath there. Most of the updates, they do look visual, so that is one of the visual things there. I do believe that was always like that, showing the smoke coming out of the I guess mother computer, if that's what you want to call it. I have no idea. There's some more smoke coming out over there. We can come up here, we can take a look at all of the things here. I didn't notice anything here other than blue light also coming up out of here. Now I noticed it lightly before, but it's a lot darker, it's easier to tell about it. As far as talking to any of these NPCs, I hadn't noticed anything different with any of them. Same thing on the other side, I hadn't noticed anything different with any of the NPCs. I even went in the back room using the Atlas key card, and I didn't notice anything different there. I also checked the extra room that was on the other side, and there was nothing different there, at least not that I noticed. If you guys noticed a small detail or anything, let me know. Definitely something I want to cover. But we're going to go ahead and jump on our ship. We're going to go outside, and we're going to take a look outside the space station here. So the first things first, you can tell that the visuals out here have also been improved. You can actually see the random asteroids that are just there, and then if you look in certain areas like down over here, you can actually see there's a whole asteroid field here, and the asteroids actually look different now. It's not just the same rock every 5 seconds. Don't get me wrong, there are still a lot of similarities, so this one and this one, you know, but they actually mix it up a little bit. So I don't know what kind of materials you get from these. Go ahead and try that one. So we got gold from that one, and that one gives us silver. Okay, so let's try shooting another black one, see if we get gold again. Come on. Okay, let's see if that one gave us gold. That was actually tritium. Okay, let's see if this one gives us silver again. That one actually gave us gold. Okay, so it is mixed. And then we also have these little long ones here. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, so that one also gave us gold. So very interesting, a lot of different things to look at here. I just, like I said, just mainly based on visual effects from the looks of it. Still very cool. It's very interesting. Let's see what happens if we run into one here. See if the visual effects are still the same. Okay, still very similar. It did sound a tiny bit different. But look at this, it opens up here in the center of the asteroid field, and you're just surrounded by asteroids. That's actually very cool, I like that. I do see a pattern there with some lines going across there that might not be intentional, but it also might be. I'm not sure on that. It could just be the way it's procedurally generated, I don't know. So another thing that I want to take a look at, let's see here. Let's go to... where do I want to go? I don't think there was anything different with the settlement. There wasn't anything different with the base because I don't really have one yet. Let's go over here and take a look at our freighter. I want to show you guys something with this. We're not even going to go inside yet. We're going to take a look at the outside here. So if you guys remember the last time, the actual color of my freighter on the outside, that where the black is, it looks kind of green. So I believe that they actually fixed the colors on the outside because it actually looks black now, and the red the way I want it. And I was also able to change the color of these engines back here. So I did them green. I believe that normally they're blue, and then you can see additional smoke coming off of there, which I think is pretty cool. One of the things I haven't even looked at is my ship itself. See if there's anything different with it. I don't know. Yeah, the smoke is there on the freighter, so I don't know if there'll be smoke coming off of here because I don't play in third person, but it's definitely something to take a look at, guys, if you guys are interested in that. So let's go ahead and go inside. This is where you're going to notice all of the big changes at, and I'm going to point out as many things off the top of my head as I can. Like I said, I didn't look anything up. This is just stuff I'm noticing, so there may be small details that I'll miss or something like that, just because usually I pay attention to detail, but I don't always catch everything. So going in right away, you're automatically going to start noticing differences right off the bat. So take a look at this hangar as we're coming in. You can see right above us there's an actual crane here now, which is very cool. I like it. It makes sense. Alright, and then looking here, you can actually see Viking just all over the ship, just because our ship is ran by the Viking. So that is actually very interesting as well, which actually I think our ship is with the Gek. pretty sure it was with the Gek. We'll have to take a look. I'm pretty sure the captain is Gek. So it's interesting that we have a Viking people, I guess, working on a ship. And if you look at these, they do have different names. So that's an enforcer, that is a scout. I believe the one over here was a guard. And you can actually talk to all of them as well. So if we were to go up the stairs, that leads to the same area as it did before, sort of. I'll explain that in a minute. First, I want to show you this little room right here, which is literally down here where we're at the bottom. There's also one on that side over there, and I think there might even be one on the back side of this. I didn't check, honestly. Let's go check real quick. Okay, so there's not one on the back, so if you land back here, you will have to do a little bit of running, but it's still a lot better than what we used to. So we used to run up those stairs and go on the inside, which I will go that way. We'll show you this in a minute. I'll show you exactly what that does. Let's go ahead and run up the stairs like we used to do. You can already tell right here the door and everything is different. So is the actual doorway. So if we come in here, you can already see that it's not the way that it used to look. It looks actually pretty cool. And the way you come in here is actually really weird. It does not feel like it should be like this. So there's a door that opens up there. If we were to come up the other set of stairs on the other side, it would actually go in that door over there. We're straight across from us. And then to get to where everything where you can build, it's back here in the open one. So when you're coming up the stairs, that's going to be the closed doors, one on that side, one on that side. Our captain is over there, and I was right, he is Gek. So it's interesting that we have Viking working for us. And then right here, right here is the way onto your ship. So everything looks different here. You do still have everything you've already built. The only thing I had built was this here, which is our fleet command station. We had our whatever these are called, large refiners. We had some on the other side right there, and then back there. And then here are the storage rooms. Now this is a little bit glitchy at the moment. I did notice this. So with the glitchiness here, it does look like these 4 rooms here should be connected the right way, but for some reason this one created a wall when it transferred over. As you can see, that wall is kind of cut in half. Looking at it from this way, you can't even tell in some spots that it's there. And then also this little ramp part just kind of falls off into nothing. So I will probably try respawning these rooms just to make sure that they're rendering right. Let's see who this is. This is... Stop moving, guy. That is an oiler. What is going on with you? Who are you? Okay, so can't really do anything with him. Where did that Corvax go? There you are. What are you? Okay, so this is interesting. This is one of our people from the frigate. It says it's a merchant cruiser. Okay, so maybe he's the captain of that frigate. That's very interesting. Looks right there. It says frigate commander, MS, the nemesis of the abyss. Very awesome. What does yours say? Keeping up to date. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to talk to them is because we had a Gek overseer and we had a Corvax scientist. If you come over here, neither one of them are there. They should both be right here. So I don't know if they got recycled and I'm going to have to do those quests again, or if they're somewhere walking around on the ship and maybe I can find them. Everything else back here still looks the same, but it could be because I didn't really mess with this stuff too much. So I don't know if this area will end up changing or if it's meant to look this way. I would think that this is supposed to look more like those rooms there, and it's just because I deleted stuff and everything that it still looks the same way. I don't know though, but like I said, they will end up doing patches on this, obviously. So like the room over there, how it was kind of glitched with that wall that's being there, I think this is how it's supposed to look, where you can see that there's no wall in between these at all. Now right here it also glitches out a little bit. It doesn't look like it connected right on the corner here. But once again, to me that is not a big deal, but it is something that I'm sure Hello Games is working on already, just because they're getting, you know, people reporting bugs and everything. And if you guys do find any major bugs, make sure you report that as well. Go to their website and they do have a place there where you can report those. So back to what we were talking about. If we come up here to the front, you can see that there are a little podiums here with like little circles coming off them. There's one here, one on this side, and it's right next to your captain. So this here is what is down in that other room where we landed. So if you walk on it, boom, we're back downstairs already. That is actually a teleporter. It works on both sides. There's one over there and then the one here. So let's go back up. And now let's go ahead and talk about, I don't want to walk on that again. Let's go ahead and talk about this central area right here real quick. So if you look here, it does say fleet, manage fleet. So we're going to click on this. We're going to see what's new in here. We can manage fleet. Doesn't look like anything is different there. We still have all of our different fleets. I think it used to do that already. When you're highlighting these, it highlights them out there. So I don't think that's new. Let's see what else we got. Manage squadron. Okay, we don't have any squadron yet. I never did recruit anyone, but I do believe that they will also be walking around your ship. And I'm not sure what you would do when you're managing them. Like, I don't know if you could just switch them around for whatever reason. I have no idea. Maybe it'll tell you something about the pilot or something. Honestly, I have no idea. We can come over here to our freighter warp map. There's nothing changed here. It all looks the same to me there. Oh, okay. That's because I had talked to Polo before, and I accidentally clicked on Find Atlas. Yeah, so it's going to do that. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to exit that as soon as it lets us. There we go. Alright, and then we can come over here to this one, which is our upgrade control. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. So you can still do the add additional storage, base parts, and upgrades. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So if you come in here, the only thing I noticed in here was this right here, which is in an interstellar scanner. I already bought everything else. This interstellar scanner, it looks like something that's new. It says it's an upgrade for freighters, galactic scanner sensors. This device allows the user to access detailed economic and conflict data for a system even without having previously visited. So basically it looks like a conflict scanner that we have on our ship, except now it's an interstellar one, so it should go a lot further, and it's used off of your freighter versus off of your starship. We can come in here. These are all of the new builds that you can actually get in your freighter itself. We still do have storage rooms. This part is a little bit confusing to me. I don't know if it still goes 0 through 9, but right here it says only 0. Obviously we still have 9. It did not take those away, so I wonder if you can just keep spawning storage rooms. If so, that's going to be really interesting, but I don't know. And then obviously here's all of the new stuff. So you have a orbital exocraft materializer, and I'm not going to read all these up, but I will scan over them a little bit slow. So if you guys are interested in nutrition room, interesting, an integrated nutrient processor module. Okay, so it's probably like built into the wall. That is awesome. Double cultivation chamber. Yeah, so there are good looking stuff, or there is good looking stuff in here. Make sure you guys actually come through these, and I will definitely go a little bit slow over these so that you guys, if you want, you can read those descriptions and take a look at all the different things that it's adding in. And as you can see, these are salvage frigate modules, so that's why we were duping those in our previous video. That's one of the things that I started duping. Because I knew that we were going to end up needing them. So these here, it looks like you can have a glass corridor so you can see outside and everything like that. These are all pretty awesome things here, guys. There's a ladder. There's an exterior platform, so you can actually, that's one of the ones you can place outside and everything. Make sure you guys take a look at all the stuff in here. Here we have our different colors. Now these do cost nanites to open. I've only used black and red as always. And then that goes back to the front one. So if we go back into this same thing here, we can go to customize appearance this time. And here is where I went ahead and changed it. So I think this primary and secondary colors are new ones technically, because nothing in here was marked. But I went ahead and changed these both to red, and I left this one on red. So this black, I believe, is normal. I believe that's the color that it's supposed to be. Everything else I have red, so that's why my ship looks the way it does. And then here's where I was talking about with the engine. So this is what I added to it, this green color here with the little things coming off. This is a normal one that was already on. So like I said, this is blue. This is your normal one. I went ahead and changed it to green. It does look like you can get some type of gravity drive, a golden one, antimatter, the doll, and sentinel. So you can definitely change those. I'm interested in finding out how we unlock those, but not too concerned about it at the moment. You can come in here, you can reset your freighter base. I'm not going to do that. You can also leave if you want, which is just backing out of that menu. Coming over here, talking to our navigator, Sinfect. Yeah, Sinfect. He's the one that just shows you your expeditions that are available right now. I don't think there's anything new with any of these, so we click on, yeah, it looks like it's all the same stuff. You can do equip your upgrade modules so that when they go out they have a better chance of doing everything, and then here you would just select your frigates and you know which ones you want to send out and everything like that. But looks like that is it for there. There was one other thing. I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't something that was too obvious. Alright guys, so there was one more thing. This is kind of interrupting my previous video, or not my previous video, my recording. Like I said, the way I do recording, it's a little bit hard to edit, so please bear with me. But one of the things that I forgot to mention just now, trying to make sure I word this right because my audio is connected to my video, I can't separate the two. So it's something that I noticed just now that I forgot to mention, or not notice, but I forgot to mention it to you guys. So when you're here, you know how you can summon your freighter in space? Let's go ahead and move away from it so I can actually show you guys. Ooh, and I don't want to do it in an asteroid field. And there's actually something else I just thought of as well. We'll go over that here in a second. Okay, so you can call in your freighter. There it is. Like, I mean, nothing new with that, but while your freighter is in the same system as you, something that I found interesting, let's fly away a little bit so I can show you guys what's going on here. Let's go ahead and turn around, look at our freighter. Alright, so one thing that I want to show you guys that I did find that's new is once you call in your freighter, if you look in here, you actually have two different things here. So you have one here and one here. You can actually dismiss your freighter now. I don't know if this was something I missed before, but I'm pretty sure this is new. I don't know what it would be used for other than to maybe help your system speed up. If anyone is on a different console or maybe a lower end PC or something and they're getting a little bit laggy, you can actually dismiss it and it'll take off along with all of your frigates as well. So now I don't even know where it went, it's just not here anymore. So that's very interesting to see that. And it looks like, okay, I was going to say, it looks like stuff is warping in. I felt a whole bunch, but I didn't see too much going on here. Where's the other one? Okay, there they are. Those are the ones that probably make my screen shake. Alright, and then the other thing that I did want to point out, let's go over to the anomaly real quick. I didn't see too much new building parts in here, but there was something that I did want to point out, and this also may not be part of this. This may have been before because I haven't looked in a while since I bought everything before. But let me go ahead and fly in here and we're going to take a look at something. So once we come in here, I don't know why it's saying the lobby is full. Hopefully I don't end up landing on somebody and blowing up or something crazy. A little bit laggy, okay. Yeah, see, this is the one I seen on a previous video. Oh, okay, so, whoa. So from the front it does not look like a new one, but from the back it did. Guess I'd never seen these ones from the back before. That's interesting. Okay. Hey, that looks just like my old ship. Alright, so if we come up here and we take a look at all the new stuff that we can do, or not new stuff we can do, but the new stuff we can build or upgrade, whatever, however you want to word this. We can take a look at our starship research here. If you come in here, the only thing I noticed that is new in here is this right here. So it's called Flight Assist Override. It says this gray market electronics module disables critical safety and pilot assistance modules usually baked into the starship's fly-by-wire control system. Despite its dubious legal status and its implication in a series of high-speed asteroid impacts, This module remains popular with smugglers, mercenaries, and others who think themselves as advanced pilots. So I think what this is if you equip this, I'm pretty sure you can crash into a planet now. So be very careful, guys. Make sure that you know what you're doing with this. It looks like it increases your maneuverability and everything, but it also looks like you will be crashing into asteroids and everything like that, and you'll probably take a little bit more damage. So be very careful with that. It does say flight assist reduction right here next to the marker. So it may not let you actually crash into the planet completely, but it may end up doing more damage to you than helping. So make sure that's something that you guys want. I left that one there without buying it just because I had bought everything else, and that was my way of telling you that it was something that I didn't have yet. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one now. I will eventually craft this just because I think I'm good at flying. We're going to jump over these guys because I can't go around them. We're going to take a look here. These are parts that you can build on just like regular bases. So we're going to take a look in here. As far as I remember, there was nothing new in here. I think this is something that has been in here for a while, but I don't use the exocrafting at all. But the room there, the actual icon, I think looks different. So I don't know if this is something that's always been there or if it's new, but I'm not too worried about it because, like I said, I don't use exocrafts anyway. I did unlock all of this, but I just didn't get this because I have no reason to materialize it, although I shouldn't unlock these either because I don't use them. So that may be something that's new. You may want to take a look at that as well. And then if we go through here, I believe that was all I had that wasn't unlocked. So I'm not seeing anything else in here, anything out of the ordinary that was not in here before. If there is something in here, or if anything's changed, please let me know, because I obviously don't have all this stuff built either. So just keep that in mind. There's all of our old storage things that we had. But these ones are not for your freighter. These ones are just like ground level storage. It literally looks like this. It looks like a box you would put down. Alright, and then I believe we're back at the front one. Yeah, because that goes back to that. Okay, and then we can come over here to the exosuit research. I didn't see anything new in here, at least not that I remember. Yep, nothing there. Can't go left or right. Can't buy any new slots. It won't let me. We can come over here. We can talk to our multi-tool guy. I don't think there was anything in here either, but let's take a look. Nope, nothing in there. I did think that they were going to add in the incinerator, but it looks like it's still not in the game officially. So let's go ahead and back out of there. We have the synthesis laboratory here. I think that's what it was just called. I don't think I've seen anything in here either. So we can check in here real quick. And like I said, if any of this has changed, other than icons like this one, obviously, I went over that, I think. That's just the warp core. It used to look like the warp cells, except the liquid inside wasn't this antimatter. It was just like a black one. So now this one actually looks pretty cool. Or at least I think it does. And then I don't think there was anything else in here. Yeah, it's just those 2 pages. And then you have your exocraft stuff here, which I believe I unlocked everything just in case. But I didn't see anything new in here either, so I don't know if any of this has changed because I don't use any of this stuff. And you can't go left and right in there. And I believe that was it, guys. But if you guys have any questions about anything, or if you guys noticed other things that I did not notice, please point them out. Like I said, I didn't also go over any notes or anything. This is just stuff that I noticed just on my own. So if you guys noticed anything, or if there's something very important that I overlooked because I didn't read those notes, please let me know what that is, guys. Share it down with everybody down in the comment section, and let's you know, get everyone educated on everything that's going on with this new update. I'm very excited to can I actually, looks like there's a little control thing up there. Can I do anything with that? Oh, I can climb the ladder. That's a good sign. Let's see here. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions or anything, put it down in the comment sections. If you know anything I don't know, put that in the comment section as well. No, you can't do anything. I was hoping that it would actually let you use this crane and maybe swap your ships around. Not necessarily like actually pick it up, but just like click on this right here and like move this over top the ship, and then do something like, oh, if you want to do it, hit X, and then, you know, it'll pick whatever ship you want, and then you hit X and it'll just replace it. That would have been very cool to add in. But I am happy with this. It does look more realistic just having these in here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not what I want to do. I just wanted, there we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Alright, and it does look a bit cloudy in here. Either that or my contacts are acting up. I don't mind it, but I'm a little worried about it slowing down the game. Now, just keep in mind, if you're on PS4, a lot of this may not even look this detailed. I am on PS5, not trying to rub that in or anything, but I just want to let you know that the PS5 can definitely handle more than the PS4. So you may not have as much clouds and stuff like that, just because it will end up slowing down that system a bit. So yours may not be as detailed. Just like I said, keep that in mind. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, any other tips, any other info on stuff that was in here that I did not notice or anything, like that's also a thing. When you fly out of your freighter, it actually lifts up on its own to kind of launch you away from it, which is kind of weird but kind of cool at the same time. But like I said, put down in the comment section things that you guys have noticed, things that maybe you guys seen in the notes or anything like that, and we can talk about it together. Maybe there's some pretty cool stuff that we're all missing, and it'll eventually get found and everything. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys. If you guys were hoping for a glitch video, make sure you watch the previous one before this. It does show all of the glitches that are currently working on this update. And then like I said, they will end up patching more stuff, and there's probably new glitches out there. As soon as I see one, I will let you guys know. I will definitely share with you guys. I have no reason to keep that to myself. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.